Good morning, traders. Excited you guys are here today. Let's get into the video. Only had one trade today. Going to go over why I took it, some examples of it, kind of what I'm looking for when I'm getting into a trade. Today was crazy. This coronavirus is spreading into the markets, really affecting the markets. Saw a ton of selling pressure today. So CTB is the stock I traded. That's in the bottom left corner, the bottom left chart. Took two entries on that. Now, you guys know I've been trading with consistent sizing. So if you have DOS, all that requires you do is do price divided by $1,000, price divided by $2,000, $3,000, however many shares you want to be getting into it. So every time I press the button, it gets me an equal share size. So I took two entries on CTB, and as this one was just panicking on off, ended up working out very nice. So took one entry and was kind of spreading out my attention. So that's what I've been doing frequently, is taking my single entry and then looking for another play. Let this one play around a little bit, do its thing, and then I'll come back to it, revisit, and either add to it, cut it, or if it's already working out, go ahead and lock in some, set a trail, let the rest work, just for proficiency's sake. So CTB ended up taking these two positions here, scaled out 4 times. 1, 2, there's 2 red arrows behind that one. This one actually ended up working out even more if we scroll down here. Yeah, this one climbed up another 60, 70 cents. So could have held on, even more to some of these shares, but this is why scaling out of these works so well. Scale out of winners. It's one of the ways that has really mitigated that emotion for me. See, I've always had a problem of taking my winners, locking them in too quick. But when you scale out, that's really eased that emotion a little bit. It's allowed me to adjust my risk, and not adjust my risk parameters as far as how much I'm willing to lose, but it allows me to lock in some and move my risk up to now my average price. So I know I'm going to be green. And that's always been my problem is, when I'm green, I want to lock in some. And if I'm green and then end up red, that's like my ultimate fear. So what I would need to do is lock in some and then adjust my risk up to my average price. So why did I trade CTB? Let's look at the chart. I want to pull down the daily because this daily is absolutely gorgeous. I always look at the daily. I preach the daily. You guys all have to use the daily. The daily is the holy grail as far as I'm concerned. So this stock, I saw and noticed it had opened up near $29, and look at this lower wick. This is where I was getting my entries at, down here in the $25 range. This thing went from $29 down to $25, and now it's back over this 13 EMA, up to $27.57. And I go over this a lot because the daily chart speaks volumes. We're looking at the history. If you want to know about somebody, what do? You ask them about their past. You figure out, what's going on, because it gives you an indication of what the future is going to look like. It's the same thing with charts. We look at its past and see, has it ever had a day like this? Well, it hasn't. Well, this is not average. This is very abnormal relative to its normal trading day. And it's not like it was trading any kind of abnormal volume. It's traded 500,000 shares on many different days. So with that being said, I take advantage of that emotion, that panic. Lots of panic selling going on today. I didn't look at the news. I don't even know why. All I'm doing is trading the chart, trading the emotion, because human behavior never changes. It's always the same. And so you can always take advantage of people's emotions, whether it's buying fear or selling euphoria. So ended up trading, taking advantage. There's CTB, looking at the daily chart, pulling that one on up. Absolutely loved it. And the funny thing is, looking at some of these other charts I was looking at, they tell the same type of story. Look at run, panic, nice little pop and consolidation. SSRM, panic, nice little pop, consolidation. Most of these charts tell the same story because human behavior never changes. And that's what consistency is, guys, doing the same thing every single day. Not a huge day. Just took the one trade, ended up roughly making $60 on that trade. But traders, let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. We're creeping up on 2,000 subs. When we hit 2,000, I'm going to be doing the biggest giveaway I've ever done. So I'm excited for that. So stay tuned, traders. Tomorrow, I'm likely not going to be trading. Got some people coming into town, but we'll pick it right back up Wednesday or Thursday. So traders, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We will see you all next time.